Welcome back. I'm Kelsey Fabian. Mary Beth Stutzman joins me this morning. Good morning, Mary Beth.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm doing great.
So this has been a pretty busy summer for Alpena. Lots of events have been going on. So how do you think it's gone so far?
Oh, this summer has been fantastic. I cannot believe how much opportunity we've had come into the community in the form of, events and festivals and, just people visiting family and friends or trying out the area for the first time. It's been a wonderful summer. We've had, everything from the Michigan Harley-Davidson Owners Group Hog Rally here this summer, which brought about 1,200 people into the area to just ride around and view our beautiful environment that we live in. We've had a couple of visits from the Yorktown cruise ship with two more yet to come.
Oh, wow.
Before the end of the month. Not to mention, a wonderful 4th of July celebration. Nobody does the 4th of July like Alpena, Michigan.
What do you think one of the best events this summer was, as far as tourism and just, really bringing Alpena together?
Well, it's really hard to say because Alpena works well together on really everything, and I can't really pick out a favorite, but I will say that the Hog Rally was a really great example of something new that we have not seen here before. That brought a huge influx of people to the area that we weren't sure how we were going to be able to handle it, but everything went very smoothly. They had a wonderful time. I've heard nothing but great feedback from the community as well as the people who visited.
So that's a good learning tool for you guys then to know that you can handle that many people.
Exactly. So now we know that we can go after some larger events and entice them to come to Alpena.
Yeah, and I actually interviewed the coordinator of that, and he had said, he quoted saying that Alpena was a great host, so clearly they liked it.
Yeah, we're always glad to hear that, and it's funny because sometimes we think we could have done a little bit better, and people on the other end think we did fabulous.
So are there any more big events coming up, or what else does the summer have for us?
Well, the summer is kind of winding down, but there's still a lot of people coming in before school starts. A lot of families take vacation in August, right before Labor Day, before school starts up again, and it's good to remember. It's important to remember if you're a business in the community because we survive, some of us survive a lot on tourism dollars that are coming in, visitors coming in, eating at restaurants, shopping locally, spending money on, they forgot a jacket so they have to buy a sweatshirt, buying souvenirs and things like that. So there are a lot of things that businesses in the community can do to make sure they capture some of that end of season revenue. And some good examples that I've seen already in the community from some of the events we've had earlier this year are things like, your signage, making sure people know you're open, maybe putting a poster in your window that says, welcome to whatever group it may be in town, the walleye fishermen, welcome.
Having your door open or something?
Yep, propping your door open is actually huge, and I didn't realize that until I went to Mackinac Island, and it was raining and about 65 degrees, and everyone had their door open. Because they don't want you to have to think about opening the door to come in and buy something. They want it to be easy.
Well, and it seems so welcoming when it's open.
Yeah.
It's just easy to just walk right in. Oh, this door's open. We'll go in.
Yeah. So just simple things like that. And then, making sure that you're open in hours when people are out and about. Weekends are huge and important, as well as evening hours, too. A lot of times people are out at the lake enjoying the day, and then they come into town in the evening. So you want to make sure that you're accommodating.
Does Alpena get pretty busy for the Labor Day weekend? Would you say that's kind of the last big hurrah?
It really is, and people enjoy camping that time of year. That seems to be the popular activity, but also going out for canoe rides on the river, hiking on our trails, and then, of course, when people come here to do that, they have to eat and see a movie and go to a theater show. So really the whole community benefits from it.
And as part of the CVB, what do you think you've learned from this summer and all the events you've had as to put towards next summer?
Well, it's really important that we communicate with each other. Businesses can find out what's going on by keeping up on their local current events and watching the news or reading the newspaper, listening to the radio. We always advertise when we know of things through that method. And we don't know everything that's going on because often we don't know until someone tells us, but as a business, you have to be a little bit proactive and keep on top of things. So if you hear that there are, 500 people coming in for a certain event, create a special directly for them. Advertise it in the paper or on social media, something like that. Just be aware and get involved. Be proactive.
All right. Well, I'm glad Alpena is having a successful summer.